Hey y'all, hey, how are you today? It's the girl Shonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, and we are on day number 2. Thank you of our a book a day 5-day challenge. Now, the deal is I'm supposed to jump on here every day twice at noon and 7 p.m. EST. But I got a lot to do today, baby. I voted. Yay! Did you vote yet? Did you vote? Did you vote? Did you vote? Did you vote? Got to go to the dentist, and I got a couple of things I got to wrap up for clients. So it's a busy day. Okay. So I figured, you know what? LaShonda, like I like to say, you can find a way or find an excuse, but you cannot do both. And I am committed to jumping on here every day so I can give you guys at least one way to create a book. Okay. Today, we're going to talk about idea books and how you can use idea books to really create irresistible offers for your audience. So, part 1 is me sharing that with you, and then I'm going to come back 7 p.m. EST to walk you through the process of putting your idea book together. Okay, so bam, I voted. That was day activity of the day number 1, or actually number 2, because I had to drop my son off. You know, as mommypreneurs, we always got lots to do, but of course, hanging out with y'all is definitely something that I want to do. Make sure, before I start talking about ideas books, right, and the challenge for today, make sure, hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Make sure you are in the challenge, the A Book a Day free 5-day challenge. The link is over at sistersense.com/ABAD. Okay, ABAD, which stands for A Book a Day. Sister Sense, that's me, SISTASENSE.com. Right? So sistersense.com/A Book a Day. So today's challenge, you can actually see my screen if you are following me on Facebook and YouTube. If you're on Instagram, you can't see my screen, but I'm going to walk you through the challenge. Of course, you can also find LaShonda Henry, aka Sister Sense, on Facebook or YouTube if you want to watch over there, because the visuals are easier for me to post on those platforms. So today, the goal is creating an idea book, number 1. And number 2, I actually have a mini idea book template waiting for you on our challenge page. Okay, so this mini idea book template, I'm going to show you exactly how to rock it out, so that you can actually start to play with. A few of you guys were like, oh my God, these are so cool. I want to start playing with them. So I wanted to put a sample template for free inside of the challenge page for you. Again, that's over at sistersense.com/ABAD, the free 5-day A Book a Day challenge, number 1. And number 2, all the templates are actually waiting for you at inside the Wealth Builders Bootcamp. So you can always go over to the Wealth Builders Bootcamp, sistersense.com/WBB, and either grab the bootcamp bundle or the Create 5 Books bundle. Either one of those, all the full templates that I'm walking you through this week are inside of those. Your free mini idea book template is inside of the 5-day challenge. Okay, I know I said a lot. That was a mouthful. So if any of that was confusing for you, just let me know. But as always, I want to do a couple of housekeeping clarity things so that you're clear about where you need to go to get inside the free challenge. This is sense.com/ABAD. And of course, once you get there, you'll be able to download the free mini idea book template and learn more about the Wealth Builders Bootcamp and the Create 5 Books bundle. So let me get my eyes on. Every day, I want to give you a little bit of a taste of what I call my FAST method when it comes to creating documents, when it comes to creating digital products, physical products. I teach the FAST strategy. You want to start with F, the right formulas; A, integrating more automation into your business; systems. Why? Because when you have the right system, you SYSTEM, save yourself time, energy, and money, right? And templates. I am a graphics web designer kind of a girl. So basically, the templates that I create for me, I shared it with you because I want you to be able to monetize, work on your content creation and your marketing and sales efforts, right? Hey, Ginger. Hey, God Sunshine. Awesome to see you guys here. Dirty Beauty in the building. Of course, definitely let me know who you are and where you are in this world today, okay? And let me know what you've done as far as publishing is concerned. Have you done traditional publishing? Have you worked with a publishing company? Have you tapped and dabbled into self publishing? Have you ever created digital products or physical print on demand products? Whether you're catching me live or the replay, let me know your experience with that. Okay. The book a day series that we're going through, each of these days, I'm sharing with you book ideas that you can use to create digital product books, printable, digital, downloadable PDFs. But then you can also offer these as print on demand physical books too. So you got two options here, right? One, the other, or both. So today's project, scrolling, is the X Ways idea book. Yesterday, we talked about workbooks and essentially how you can think about creating something to help your target person get clear about their next best step, what they need to do, where they need to be to gain clarity around 21 ways to dot, dot, dot. So creating a workbook, that's what we did yesterday. Okay. Good morning, near Atlanta. Welcome, welcome. So, today, what we're going to do is talk about idea books because, in addition to creating a workbook where you're giving people the opportunity to write and reflect on questions that you have for them, I love idea books because you basically are saying, okay, if you are trying to figure out how to get from A to B, B to C to Z, let me share with you all the possibilities, all the ways, all the ideas for you to accomplish dot, dot, dot. Okay. So, when it comes to creating an idea book, I personally have identified three target people that you could potentially create an idea book for. And I want to be able to share those target types with you. I also want to zoom in just a smidgen. So, zooming in just a smidgen, that didn't work quite as well as I wanted it to. Let me see. There we go. So again, if you're following me on Facebook and YouTube, you can see my screen. If you're following me on Instagram, I'm just going to verbally walk you through. Okay. So possible target people. Number one, curious person. Okay. That's the person who they're not quite clear about where to start, but they're curious about what their possibilities are. Right. So, for example, I have my Sister Sense brand, and Sister Sense is all about helping you make sense of making money online. So, let's say you go, how do people actually make money online? I've heard people say that, but I'm curious. The curious person, they're looking for possibilities and ideas because they're in research mode. So as I go through these three types of people, I want you to think about if you were to create an X Ways idea book, which target person would you create it for? First, curious person number one. Second, newbie number two. So the curious person is in research mode. They're looking for possibilities. They don't know quite what they want to do yet. They want to know their options. The newbie person, they're in startup mode. Okay. So they've already looked at the possibilities, they've already done the research, and they know, that's what I want. That's where I want to start. Right. So for the newbie person, my example is someone who went from how do I make money online to I want to start selling digital products. So they know exactly what they want to do and they're looking for ideas from you on that. Right. So it's kind of like pulling open an onion. It gets deeper and deeper, it gets more specific, right? So, what kind of possibilities could you give to a curious person to accomplish dot, dot, dot? You got to identify what dot, dot, dot is for you. And by the way, if you're watching me proactively via the live, or even if you're watching via the replay, as you're coming up with these concepts, check in, let me know. Are you looking to create something for a curious person? If so, what? Are you looking to create an idea book for a newbie person? They're looking to start a specific thing. And you're like, okay, if you're going to try to start dot, 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 here are some ways you can do that, right? What would that be? who would that person be, right? So, for example, if somebody says, man, LaShonda, I want to get started with digital products. What can I do? I said, I got you. I got you. Follow my ABCs, right? A, audios. A, automation. A, affiliate marketing. B, start with some digital books, ebooks. B, maybe you want to create some bundles. C, maybe you want to do some courses or challenges or give people the opportunity to talk to you remotely via calls. A, B's, C's. That's where I start with my clarity, my ABC method to making money over at sistersense.com/ABC. So you see what I'm saying? You got to be in a space where you know who you're trying to target, what they're looking for, and how you can teach them a variety of ways to accomplish that thing, right? So workbooks, you're helping them work through what they need to do to get clear, to reflect, to figure out where they are, what they want to do, what they want to accomplish, who they want to be, right? Workbooks, that was day number one. Today, day number two, idea books is you giving people an opportunity to reflect on their possibilities, to see what's possible, and to possibly through you identify at least one or two things they want to do. Okay, so let me reset the room. If you're just coming on in here, friendly reminder, we are on day 2 of the Book a Day Challenge. 5 days, I'm jumping on here to share things you can do to work on your digital products, projects, book projects, as well as physical print on demand projects. Tag your business besties, share this out. I see some likes and some hearts. Keep tapping. I appreciate that. That helps me help you and other amazing people like you. So tap, 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 tap. Tag your business besties. Share this out. Sharing is caring. That's what it's all about. If you would like to, right now you see on my screen the 3-page mini idea book template, right? This bad boy right here. If you want to grab this, it's free over at sistersense.com/ABD, which stands for ABAD, a book a day, right? The A Book a Day Challenge, ABAD. Okay. So now just wanted to reset the room. Number one, in case you're in here and you're curious about what we're doing, I'm jumping on here every day, twice a day. I'm supposed to be on here a little bit later at noon, but I got a lot to do today. So I'm jumping on a little early. Remember to turn on alerts and notifications so you can see, regardless of what time, when I'm on here. And I'll be back on a little later at 7 p.m. to show you how to use the templates. I give you different templates and designs to look at every day. Okay. So today we are looking at the idea book template. And before we actually dig into these beautiful Canva templates that I've created, I want to make sure that you are clear about how you would actually brainstorm your idea book. Okay. So 3 target people, creating an idea book where you're giving maybe 7, 5, 10, 50 ways to accomplish something. And the target person you are trying to teach is someone who's curious. They're in the research stage, and you're giving them the possibilities of what they can do. The example that I shared with you is somebody who goes, people talk about making money online. How do you do that? They're curious, they're in research mode, they're looking for ideas. Number 2 was you thinking about creating an idea book for somebody who's new. They actually started something that you know how to do. They're in the entry level startup mode, phase 2, and they are looking for direction on how to move forward now that they've started. My example is, how do I start selling digital books? So they went from not knowing what to do, wanting possibilities, to number 2, picking up a topic and wanting to know how they can work on that. Then number 3 for me is the level up personality. That's the person who they're like, listen, I want to level up a particular skill in this topic. Okay. They're not looking for research. They're not in startup mode. They're very clear about something they want to do. So that person went from selling digital books to now they're like, listen, I want to work on ebooks. How do I create ebooks? What are my possibilities? What are my options? They're digging even deeper into the process. Okay. So first thing I said today is I want you to, before I even get into templates, I always brain dump my ideas, right? You have to have something to write before you can put it in your your Canva, your template, right? And a lot of people, they just kind of jump in and they're like, "Ooh, the template is pretty." It's nice. Let me play with it, but they have nothing to put in it, which is why every day I do want to do one session where we prep and then the next session where we tech. Tech sessions are going to be daily at 7 p.m. EST, and then the prep sessions earlier with me, usually noon, but today at 8 in the a.m. Okay, I voted today, by the way. Yay! Did y'all vote yet? Did you do early voting? I was supposed to do that. That didn't happen. So God Sunshine says, that's me. That's me. Let me know when you say that's me, what do you mean? Okay, so if you're just coming on in here, remember, I said to you guys, today is day number 2. I am jumping on a little bit early to share with you the idea book concept. And if you want to get a mini 3-page idea book template, make sure that you have signed up for this free 5-day challenge at sistersense.com/ABAD. And if somebody can drop that link into the chat box for me, I'd appreciate you. Truly, I would. Truly, 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 I would. Love you for free, Suge. Love you for free. So let me know which of these, the curious person, the newbie person, or the level up person, you would like to create an idea book for. The next thing here is to come up with possible book titles, right? You are going to write an idea book. You're going to say, okay, I'm going to give you 3, 7, 21, 100 ways to ... right? What is your idea book title, possible title going to be, right? And then also thinking about how you are going to position this book. Okay. So when I say position, I mean possible offers that you can connect to this thing that you're putting together. There are usually 3, or well, actually there's more than 3, but I look at it from the perspective of, when I create my books, am I selling this as an HPP premium book, $100 up, high price point? Am I selling this as an LPP, low price point book, under $100? Or am I offering this as an NPP, no price point, freebie lead magnet, right? So NPP, excuse me, I got the hiccups. NPP, no price point, LPP, low price point, HPP, high price point, premium offer, right? So when I'm thinking about that as well, I also think about possible offers that I can connect to the book. So am I going to use this idea book and bundle it with other things? If so, what things? Or am I going to give them an idea book, just simply using that as something that I share as is, whether I sell it or give it away for free? And then inside of that idea book, I upsell them on an offer, right? I'll say, okay, now that you have all of these ideas, I do have something that's going to help you get even more clarity, support, direction, dig deeper. Go here, get that. So either adding an upsell offer in the book itself, or including this idea book as part of a bigger bundle, right? Possible offers you can connect to this book. Which of these resonates with you? These are a couple of things that I want you to do as you're brainstorming, right? First, we prep in these daily prep sessions, and then later on 7 p.m. EST, we tech, right? And we go into the template. So let's say I decided to say, okay, what I'm going to do is come up with an idea book where I focus on the target person who is looking to create digital products. They're a newbie, right? They're looking to start creating digital products. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to give you 21 ways to create digital products. Then I start to brainstorm all the different ways that I do that thing, right? I do that thing, right? So then I'm like, okay, ebooks, digital downloads, challenges, webinars, print on demand products, courses, freelance work, all the things, right? I just keep just brainstorm. Don't self-censor. Just type, just write, just make it happen. Just make it happen, right? I also should say that when I do these trainings with you, I always recommend that you create a doc, DOC s.google.com. Go to docs.google.com, create a Google Doc like I have here, where you can just brain dump all your ideas. I like to write in notebooks, but I also really love docs, because then over the years, it's easy for me to go, when I came up with ... I can search for the doc. Like, it's hell on wheels to go find a notebook from like 3 to 5 years ago. I'm just keeping it real, right? Maybe whatever ideas you have in your latest notebook or books. But once you start going back into them back years, it gets hard to track stuff. So I like my brain dump documents to be on Google Drive because they're easy to find. And then when I'm remote or just out of my house, and I'm on my phone, I can always have a central place to just open up the Docs app and drop my recommendations or my ideas in there. Just curious if you guys use Google Docs on your phone, Google Drive. Do you use that stuff on your phone on the go? Do you use Google Docs at all? But of course, I recommend popping open a doc to do this 5-day challenge that we are working through today. Okay. Yes. Hey, mommy slays. Didn't vote yet, but will. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, this is sense.com/ABAD. Thank you, yours truly, for checking in with me. I use Google Docs on the desktop, not on the phone. Yeah, it's my go-to when I am out and about and I just ideas come. I can just go right into whatever document that is, and then post those recommendations in there. So you will be happy to know, my dear, there is a 3-page idea book template. I'll show you guys what that looks like in a second, but it's literally waiting for you inside of our A Book a Day 5-day challenge. And we'll take a look at that in a second. The last thing that I'll show you here is just me kind of brainstorming a few possible titles, right? So 21 ways to create digital products quickly, create digital products for free, create digital products on a budget, create digital products in under 3 days. There's so many different ways that I can spin, direct, focus this particular topic, right? So think about your target audience. Think about which of those 3 groups, the curious person, the newbie person, the level up person, you want to create an idea book for. Start to brain dump your ideas and then get excited because we will be digging into the template next. Okay. Gonna sign up right now. Thank you. You're welcome. So, as I mentioned before, here you will see there are actually 2 versions of the idea book template. Okay. So the main version, by the way, is this one here. I'll show you this, and we're going to go into the idea book template in more detail. And again, if you're watching me live or on the replay side on Instagram, you're like, what are you talking about? I can't see anything on the screen. I'm doing the actual presentation on Facebook and YouTube. Sister Sense, LaShonda Henry. You can watch the full version there where you can see my screen. Okay. But otherwise, you can also catch the replays inside of the challenge page. Okay, so here is just to kind of show you quickly, and then I'll go over it in more detail, an overview of the idea book. And remember, I said to you, it's about my FAST method: formulas, automation, systems, and templates. This particular template, the formula is once you jot down the ways, being able to identify how many ways you have and how you're going to break it up, right? I loved 21 ways. We did 21 questions workbooks yesterday, 21 ideas today, right? But you're not limited to that. Of course, you could do less than 21 or more than 21. But of course, I challenge you to try this one out yourself. I also have an example of a 21 ways PDF that I personally put together, 21 ways to create lead magnets, right? And if you're looking at the screen, you'll see that I've broken the 21 ways into pages where I'm sharing 3 ways, 3 strategies per page, right? So 3 times 7, that's 21. And this ends up being a document that is about 12 pages in length, right? And interestingly enough, there are a lot of different ways that you can offer your content. Number one, I talk about creating these as quick books that are usually under 40 pages, right? Over 10, under 40, right? Number one. Number two, giving you the opportunity to think about if you want to sell it as a standalone high price point, low price point, or no price point. Obviously, you're not going to sell a 12-page document for $100, right? But thinking about if you were to create a bundle around it and make it a part of something bigger, then maybe it would be a part of a premium offer. So for example, this document right here is actually a part of what you call it. It's actually a part of my lead magnet starter kit over at sistersense.com/LMSK, the lead magnet starter kit. I have a template called the 10 in 1 template, where literally you can take the template and use it to create 10 different types of lead magnets, right? So it's got the template in there, it's got trainings in there, and then this is a part of that experience. It's 12 pages. It's not something I'm giving away for free. I'm including it into a bundle that I've put together for my audience. So again, there are different ways for you to think about the different types of books that I'm sharing with you this week, whether you choose to offer them as standalone freebie lead magnets, low price point individual offers that you sell just as they are, or including them with other offers to beef up the offer and add more value. Okay. Hey, motivator. Welcome, welcome, Regina. Awesome to see you here, my dear. So if you're watching me on Facebook or YouTube, you'll see me scrolling through this particular document, 21 ways, 21 lead magnet ideas. Okay. Now I just pop over to see if you guys are checking in with me. Of course, let me know if you have any questions and or what you're coming up with as far as putting together an idea book. That's the challenge for today. Now, let me actually take you from, we're going to dig in deeper into the 21 pager. As you can see, this page right here is the heart of the idea book that I used. Absolutely love this page right here. It's one of my favorites. Um, I love this one as well. I like giving lists. And remember, think about the formula. When you do 3 per page, you can give them, the inner meat of your book is going to be broken into 7 pages, right? Because 3 times 7, that's 21. If you choose to do 21, right? Maybe you choose to do another number. This one is 7 per page. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see that. So then, of course, you would have 7 pages where you are giving them their options. Would 21 ways to heal work as an idea book? Yeah, essentially, yeah, you're giving them 21 ways to go through the healing process, right? Um, Now, there are a variety of ways in which you can do this. If you look at the template, the full template that I'm showing you now on the screen, you'll see that there's a list page where you can give them all 21 in just like a long list. You can kind of break it down that way. Then there are all even individual pages. I'm a visual girl, right? And I love photo books with lots of photos. So you can have pages where you give them one idea per page, and then switch out the stock photos to really fit your brand. There's different pages for that. There's an upsell offer page and an author page as well. So the full template is really meaty. Again, if you're curious about where you can get the full versions of these templates, they're inside the Wealth Builders Bootcamp at sistersense.com/WBB. There you'll see the Wealth Builders Bootcamp that has a ton of stuff that's going on, live trainings that I'm doing right now, big old beautiful bonuses to help you work on creating products, creating marketing strategies, creating content, right? And so over the course of the next few weeks, you can participate in a lot of the Wealth Builders Bootcamp trainings live with yours truly, or get access to the replays in addition to the bonuses and the 5-book bundle, right? The 5-book bundle is also available as a standalone offer. So if you just want these full templates and the 5-book training, how to create those books, you can get that by itself or get it as part of the Wealth Builders Bootcamp. Okay. And again, that's at sistersense.com/WBB. So last thing that I wanted to do this morning was actually show you, if you would like to, I love that Yondell checked in with me yesterday. I was like, listen, I want to start planning these templates. Make that happen. Make it happen. So to make sure that those of you who are just super excited about trying these out, I've got this one here for you, the idea book mini template inspired by the full idea book and all the templates inside of your dun, da, 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 Wealth Builders Bootcamp, right? So you can grab these 3 pages. Where do you grab them? Again, friendly reminder, you go to sistersense.com/ABAD. which stands for a book a day. Okay. You go there, sign up to this 5-day experience. You can learn more about the Wealth Builders Bootcamp. You can watch all the replays for the last, well, we're on day 2. So all the replays for this 5-day experience. And as well, you can grab this free template. So as you notice, the full template has about somewhere between 3 to 5 covers. Your free template gives you awesome one cover that you can utilize. Then it gives you one style page, which is the list of 7, as well as a cover page. So with this alone, you can get really creative, right? Literally, you can duplicate this page and give them in increments of 7, how many ways you would like to, right? I can't remember. It's been a while. 7 times 4, 7 times 5 is 35. Some couple, the easy ones I can remember. Maybe you give them 7 times 11, right? 7, 7 is 7, 77 ways to dot, 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 right? Hey, Arelta Love. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen you on here in a minute. I was actually about to call you because I thought I saw you call me this morning. Was that an accident? Should I call you back when I'm done? Let me know. It's awesome to see you here, my dear. Hearts and love. Hearts and love. Tap, 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 tap. Feel free to tap, tap, tap the hearts, the love. I appreciate you guys for that. And yes, as I mentioned before, this can be customized in a variety of ways. So I'm literally going to take 5 minutes as I'm wrapping up today just to show you how you can take these 3 pages alone and create some amazing. And of course, if you do want the bigger templates, again, they're in the Wealth Builders bundle or the Create 5 Books bundle, one, the other, whichever you choose. Okay. So let me do this. I'm going to make a copy of this bad boy right here. And again, if you are not seeing what I am doing, just a friendly reminder, the screen view of what I'm doing right now is on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching me on Instagram, the full version of today's session is on Facebook and YouTube. Definitely make sure that you turn on alerts and notifications so you can see when I'm live, so y'all can jump on here live with me. Um, I'm ready to go now. Yeah, you switched over to YouTube. I love it. I love it. Hey, and so it's easier for you guys to see what I'm doing right here. I'm going to do a few things real quick. I'm not changing text, but I will change colors so that it matches my brands. And I'm trying to, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm trying to adjust. I like my pillow to be like in my shot. My little turquoise blue pillow. So I try to move it, but not move it too much. But okay, so I'm going to change all the blues to purple, and then the same thing with the text as well. Change all the text to purple. And let's say if I decided I wanted to do 77 ways to dot, 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 I would, of course, change the header and change the footer text. You always want to make sure you change the header and footer on one page before you start to duplicate, because it is not automatic on Canva. So if you do it later, you have to do it for all of your pages. Now, remember, it's the fast method is about having the right formula. So once I customize this, right, 21 ways to create digital products, right? And I may change, I'll definitely change the size so it can fit all on the top right here. I'm not going to do it perfect because I am pressed for time. I should have gone off a few minutes ago, but I'm not going to edit the footer, but I could do that as well. Just pretend I edited the footer and I put in my 7, right? I can duplicate this page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Y'all remember Sesame Street? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm all in my Sesame Street feelings. They don't make it like they used to. They don't. This page basically tells you that you can get the full idea book as part of the Wealth Builders Bootcamp. It's informational. Read it, utilize it, delete it. There you go. So if I decided to share 77 ways to create digital products, using this template, I could create my guide, and bam, bam, boom, be off to the races. Okay. And then once I was done, I can go to share and I can go to download and download it as a PDF. Now you'll notice here, there's a little element, a little pad that has a pencil. You could delete that. You can add a different element. There's a photo in the back. I could even go to, let me go to photos real quick. I can find another photo I like, pop that into the background. Lots of different ways for you to customize this bad boy. Okay. So working on these different digital products is definitely something that you'll do. And again, I'm going to continue to share a breakdown for you. I really don't normally go into the templates in the AM, but I wanted you to be able to play with at least the freebie templates if that's something you like to do. Compliments of Mommy Slays. Okay. Because she said, LaShonda, I want to do this idea book. Let's make this happen. When you guys ask, I answer. So again, final reminder, sistersense.com/ABAD for a book a day, 5 days live with me every day. In the morning, we prep, 7 p.m. EST. In the evening, we tech. No matter what time I jump on here, if I'm even a little bit late, hopefully I'm right on time. Okay, so make sure you turn on those alerts and notifications so you can see when I'm live, so you can jump on here live with me. Thank you for helping me publish my book. Happy 2-year anniversary. Yay! I worked on helping Lynette create a children's book 2 years ago. And she called me a few days ago. I think it was maybe last week or the week before last. She was like, it's our 2-year anniversary. And I was like, for what? She's like, the book, it was published 2 years ago. So my goal is always to help y'all and inspire y'all when it comes to creating your amazing workbooks, idea books, children's book, notebooks, whatever kind of books I can share. Okay. My goal is to jump on here and empower you, right? It's a lot of stuff that you can do, right? Whether it be working on your holiday sales, your seasonal sales, your end of year sales, your everyday sales, hopefully you can find some way, right? With your girl Sister Sense at your side to work on your sales goals. Okay. Thank you so much. You're so very welcome. Hey, Patricia, great ideas, brainstorming now. All right, y'all. So like I said, I got a ton of stuff to do, which is why I jumped on here a little bit early to do this with you. Watch the replays, prep all day. I'll be back right here, 7 p.m. EST, to share a little bit more about how you can do the X Ways idea book. Okay. And then we got other things to talk about: binge books, notebooks, audiobooks. We got a full week of fun with yours truly. Anything else? Email sistersense@gmail.com. Or when you're on the sistersense.com website, click the grade tab on the right. All right. So see y'all on the flip side. Till then, mwah, take care.